Trump's family could be urgently moving back to New York City after what was just taken from them. Members of President Donald Trump's family could be moving back to New York City for a number of reasons, in particular, what was taken from them and to avoid negative press involving the laughable Russian investigation. Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner are thought to be the first to return to the Big Apple, and it's rumored that Donald Trump has pressured them to travel home. A big part of this has to do with Chief of Staff John Kelly and what he did to Jared Kushner. Kelly has reduced some of Kushner's roles at the White House. This information comes from former West Wing officials, according to the Daily Mail. Kelly seems interested in ending the open door policy for Kushner. Kelly has taken numerous responsibilities away from Kushner, and there are two possible scenarios here. The first scenario is that Kelly has it out for Kushner. The second is that Kushner is not doing a great job with the tasks he's responsible for. If Kelly is simply headhunting for a personal gripe, then that's irresponsible White House behavior that should not be tolerated. However, if Kushner is simply doing a very poor job in the tasks he's given, then that needs to be addressed as well. As citizens, we need our White House members acting responsibly, and any personal gripe should not be tolerated. If that's the case with Kelly, then he needs to face consequences or be removed. If Kushner can do better, then he needs to. What they do at the White House affects all of us, so we need the best work done by the best people. The problem is that we as citizens can't seem to figure out what the true issue is. It will take some reporting and time to gather information and make the best decision possible via Daily Mail. When Kelly was appointed to the role in July, he sought to rein the president in, ending the Oval Office's open door policy for Jared. He also hacked away at Jared's responsibilities in the administration, which at one point included restructuring the government, reforming the VA, ending the opioid epidemic, nurturing a relationship with China, and brokering peace in the Middle East. Under Kelly, Jared is now mainly focused on the Israeli-Palestine conflict. Why did Kelly change things? What was his reasoning for reducing Kushner's roles? Was Kushner underperforming? If so, then why not provide him with more tools and assistance? Sometimes roles require a team of thinking minds to accomplish big goals. If Kushner is responsible for so many things, then it's probably hard to really focus on one of them. Lowering the number of tasks may not be a bad thing, as it would provide him the ability to focus his efforts on one main project at a time. While some might see Kelly as a bad person for reducing Kushner's role, it may have been to alleviate some of the stress that prohibited Kushner from accomplishing all tasks. Think about it. When you're overwhelmed with a million things to do they ever get done? Not really, but remember, Kelly may have had other intentions and we're not yet fully aware of what they may be. While Kelly could have alleviated stress by reducing roles, Kelly may also have done that so Kushner wouldn't need to stay anywhere near the White House. The Daily Mail also reports even the president has expressed displeasure with his son-in-law's political advice, according to Republicans, but who have spoken to Trump. That advice reportedly includes firing FBI Director James Comey, which Jared denies, and backing losing Alabama GOP candidate Luther Strange, though it saved Trump from initially endorsing the now controversial Roy Moore. Sending Jared away may be Trump's way of trying to downplay the Russia investigation as it nears closer to the White House. Last week, the Senate revealed that Jared had not turned over emails relating to WikiLeaks something his attorney denies. But Jared has reportedly been left unnerved by the indictments of Paul Manafort and Rick Gates. Now things get more twisted. Is President Trump unhappy with Kushner's performance? Has Trump instructed Kelly to be the bad guy here? So there's no conflict with Trump and his son-in-law? Question mark. Is Kushner's political advice not aligned with what Trump wants to hear? The Russian investigation is laughable at best. If people are really investigating Russia because they believe Russians interfered with the election and made voters choose Trump, then they're wasting precious time. There wasn't a single Russian forcing anyone to vote. The Democrats simply want no candidate worth voting for. Heck, they could only muster up a few people to run for president anyway. Out of all the millions of people in America, the Democrats had barely a handful of people willing to be president of the United States. If that doesn't tell you how weak they truly are, then what does? What will be next? Will there be an issue with Trump and Kelly? Trump and Kushner? Kushner and Kelly? Will anyone move back to New York? Okay, we don't know yet. This is from Freedom Daily by Frank Lee. Very good question. I assume there's some trouble brewing there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.